Question 7. A system of linear equations is shown, and we have two equations. Graph the solution of linear equations to determine a reasonable estimate of the solution. You are welcome to type these into Desmos, and if you would like to do that to see the solution, you are welcome to. I am going to go ahead and graph them by hand while you're typing them in, so that we can also go over the skills of y equals mx plus b again. The b number is your y-intercept, and that is on your y-axis. So this first one's going to be graphed at -3. And then we can do a slope. Slope is rise over run. And a slope of 3, we can put it over 1 so that we can see that we go up and then over. We have our two numbers now. So from this first dot that you made, this is your beginning dot, you're going to rise 3, 1, 2, 3, and run 1. And we're going to keep doing that same pattern, up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1, and then we can also go down and backwards to continue that way. Then you connect your dots, and you would want to use your ID on test day or Desmos so that you get a straight line to begin with. And then we're going to have our next line, which again, our beginning dot is at a +2. And then we have our slope. This time we have a negative. That means go down and to the right. So we're going to go down to right 1, down to right 1, down to right 1, down to right 1. We can also go up and backwards. The opposite will continue your line going the other way. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can do my line. Do these dots. That. And so where do they cross? That is your answer. That is the solution. The solution means where are they crossing? So solution means where do they cross, and they cross right there. And that is the point. Whenever we write a point, x and y, how far sideways do we go, and then up or down. So from the origin, we're going to go right 1 and down 0. And again, if you want to check yourself, you can by using Desmos. And so you should have typed those in if you were doing that already. My Desmos kicked me out since I took a break from doing the review, so let me get back in. Anytime you're on Desmos, practice like you test. So make sure that you are on the star, the test mode, star. Y equals 3x minus 3. And then we have y equals negative, oh, that's not a negative, negative 2x plus 2. Well, that's not graphing because that's not an x. There we go. So this is the same thing that we did by hand. And when you tap, you can see that they cross at 1, 0. That is our point. And that is the same point that we got when we did it by hand. So I wanted to go over those skills by hand with you because graphing lines is not going to go away anytime soon. And so that's an important skill. But you can also just use Desmos like I told you to at the beginning. And type those in. Which graph represents the equation? You cannot type this in the way that it is because it is not in y equals. So we're going to do what we did before with our solving. I'm going to draw a line down the middle. First step is move your x's. The opposite of negative 6x is positive 6x. You want to move all of those x's. So we have negative 2y equals 6x minus 4. And then you're going to divide by negative 2. At this point,